First things first, Happy New Year to ya. Happy 2021 from us here at the Huge Upside. Welcome to Huge Upside TV, where we unbox and review products and mercs too. This is Mikhail, your host. Just a warning, if you're not into B-rolls, introductions, backstories, then you might have to fast forward to this time right here. We are a platform that encourages, explores untapped potential. We also do podcasts and video casts. We also collaborate and review products and brands as well. So this is basically beta, right? And this has to be the longest overdue review ever. Like, if you're just listening or tuning in to our episode 15 of our podcast or episode 2 of Huge Upside TV.
Gusto ko lang shoutout si Mr. Mikhail sa very raw na interview. Mache-check nyo sa Facebook page nila yan. Shinare ko rin sa page ko, Kwarog Tattoos. Check nyo po yung interview na yon. Medyo sobrang raw kasi may ginagawa ako noon, nagtatato ako.
I promised to one of our guests that I'd be doing a review on the side for their merch. Yes, they sent in some mercs.
Binigyan niya ako ng merch niya. Ganda. Ngayon, pupuntahan natin siya. Dideliveran ko lang siya ng shirt at sando. At nag-promise siya sa akin na i-review niya daw. Unboxing of merch. Promise mo sa akin, i-review mo yan pagka nakuha mo yung sayo.
Yay!
Okay, tignan natin ang reaction niya. Apir. Ako dun sa jeep. Pupuntahan namin ngayon si Mikhail ng Huge Upside. Deliver lang namin yung mga t-shirt saka sando niya. Sabi niya, vlog niya, "Hoy, Mr. Mikhail, vlog mo at i-unbox mo ang aking merch." Okay? Calling Mr. Mike Binhider. My friend!
Hello, what's up? Kwarog World. Maraming salamat, Kwarog Tattoos. You should get yours now. Would you look at that? I got my sleeveless shirt and finally got the whole thing now.
Long shirt, black.
The black one. I will do an unboxing later on for these lovely bad boys right here. Thank you so much, Kwarog Tattoos. Thank you. And we out.
Apir.
After receiving my merch from Kwarog Apparel and Supplies, remember I gave my word to Darwin Remando and Kwarog Tattoos that I'd review their products. With so many mercs popping out during this pandemic or even years before this year, one may have a hard time deciding to pick which one, right? So without wasting any more time, let's get to it. Tignan natin yung merch from Kwarog Apparel and Supplies. upon receiving your merch from Kwarog Apparel and Supplies, it's just so standard how they came up with their own merch bag. The minute you see your purchase, they carefully place it inside the bag, plus the bag itself. Let's do a mini review. It's black and with the Kwarog tattoo logo on the middle. It kind of gives it a grungy metal aesthetic. But furthermore, when you see that logo on the bag, it gives away this impression that some really, really exciting things are waiting inside. Let's face it, if you have not heard of Kwarog tattoos yet, well then just take a look at the bag itself. Look them up on Facebook, on Instagram, or even on YouTube. They do tattoos and they do ink, and our guy Darwin Remando is behind all of that. I'll include a link to their page in the show notes below. Now for the real deal here, let's get to our merch. So just a heads up, this isn't the first time I got a tee from them. My first one was actually the original classic white tee. I'm still rocking those tees that I got circa 2017, by the way. Now I finally have my first official black classic Kwarog tee, or classic black Kwarog tee. It comes off with packaging. Even the packaging, let's do another mini review here. Packaging, it looks really legit, because it is. Your purchase is carefully packed in that plastic that comes, yes, another logo of Kwarog Apparel and Supplies, plus this tiny hole so the shirt can breathe. Here it is, the main course of today. So this is that black classic tee. It has a good feel to it. It came in my size, which is large. It's made out of cotton. This is definitely a silk screen print. It's got a neck label or an inside tag that says Kwarog Limited. Probably it's a limited Kwarog tee, established 2020. And behind this label are the washing instructions that say cold wash, cold rinse, low heat iron, no bleach, do not tumble, dry wash, color separately. A very in-depth instruction we got there. Well, how much more do you need in a tee? Not to mention this label right here that goes from right to left. Plus, you've got the print. It's in silk screen with the usual Kwarog logo in the middle. That logo though, it has stood the test of time since the inception of Kwarog tattoos. That logo has been around, and I believe it implies right away that if this is not a metal band, it's either a cult or another tattoo artist, because I've never heard of Kwarog tattoos before. And now the lower tag here, like a watermark. This tee has the stamp of the brand all over it. So basically it says the brand name, and you got the Facebook page there as well. Plus their punchline, or the story of the brand, summarized in one sentence:
Respect the ink.
Respect the ink. A very catchy and deep slogan, fitting for a brand that has its backbone rooted on inking tattoos. And furthermore, this tag shows it's 100% made out of cotton, and more of the same washing and ironing instructions. Furthermore, I just remember Darwin and I spoke how this tag and the tee itself was made and embroidered right in front of them, and they weren't pre-made. So this tee is basically customized for a unique brand quality experience specific to Kwarog apparel and supply standards. So let's put it on and see how it really fits, see how it really feels. So it doesn't feel bad, doesn't feel too good either. It's just how a tee should feel like. It's not thick, not really that thin. It's just enough. Plus, it has this crew neck, not really a curved hem. I like it. It has a round bottom, kind of like a long fishtail bottom at the back, but actually the front and the back are kind of long-ish. So it have to see and find out if it's anti-wrinkle, antibacterial, or if it's quick dry after its first wash. And it does kind of have that athletic feel to it. I remember Darwin described this tee like an athletic wear tee from Nike or Adidas. So basically, you can also use this on your workouts, I guess, if you're not into using it as your casual wear. So actually you can see there, no need to cuff the sleeves, because basically it does kind of expose your biceps and triceps a bit. It's again, the size is large, the shoulder to shoulder measurement's enough, sleeve measurement is enough, top to bottom length is actually kinda lengthy for me. It's noticeably soft because this fabric is 100% cotton. It works for me because I perspire a lot, I do a lot of physical activities. It's easy to pair, mix and match with all sorts of shorts, pants, slacks, because it's black. So now let's take it out for a walk, on your commute, even on the groceries, on your workouts, or just going out to get some tea. As you can see, the tee's flexible enough for when I try to turn or twist my hips. It doesn't feel restricted. It kind of has this elastic feel to it. It's like an athletic wear. I can move freely. I feel free when I move. This is real stuff right here. It does feel like, with the cold weather now in Dubai, I can certainly say that it won't really guarantee me warmth, although it's 100% cotton, but it should be enough to clothe me and give me that graphic tee aesthetic or that black aesthetic. So let's have a go at the sleeveless black tee here. Again, that packaging, very nice packaging. Comes up with a golden color. The logo that basically has a gold color to it. So let's try it on and see how it fits. Obviously, it has no sleeve. So basically just like the classic black tee, it does have a long fishtail front and back bottom too. Feels nice. My muscles feel free. I can move freely with it. So there you go. I've just put on the black sleeveless Kwarog tee. So I'm just gonna. So this is my take to all of this. Although Kwarog Apparel and Supply has started like 2 or 3 years ago, they do still have that startup feel, a lot of upside Actually, they really upped their game ever since they started selling merch. I wouldn't really put them up there with brands that have really started out 10 years before, but considering that they really upped their game with the packaging, with the merch bag, come on. This is actually, I love to tell you honestly, this is what really blew me away. Like, we all want a great presentation, right? I'm blown away by the fact that they have a merch bag. And that merch bag, though, when I received mine, I immediately realized how much care was put into making the tees because the bag spoke for itself. Great quality. I mean, it wouldn't be able to sustain 5 pounds onwards, but I'm a very practical person. And sometimes I usually recycle bags like these because I also like tote bags and merch bags. They kind of have that sentimental value to me. Like, I can use this to carry stuff around, whether it's at work or just basically a storage place. It has many practical applications actually. So all in all, to compare Kwarog apparel and supplies to other startup mercs like us here at Huge Upside, basically they're like probably 10 steps ahead because of, again, basically they already have the platform and social media, and plus the brand, the backbone of the brand, Kwarog Tattoos, already has a solid community. So basically that's their target. Like, they do have loyal, they have a loyal fan base that support tattoos, and plus like they're out here in the UAE. They really love their tattoo artists here. Basically that is their market, and they do resonate with a lot of tattoo enthusiasts. So probably all in all, if you compare them with other merch brands that just are emerging like 2 to 3 years ago or just this 2020, I would give them a thumbs up actually, because of not only the quality of the merch, but of course of that community as well. Again, all in all, I'd give this product a 4.5 out of 5. Yes, I'm being very generous, not taking sides here. I know that Darwin Romando and I go way back, but I could have given them a 5 easily, but nothing is perfect. Reason why they didn't get a perfect score in my ratings, because they're only available at their on their Facebook page, which is ideal because they have this strong social media platform. It works for them. But I would also like to see them or Shopify, Shopee, or basically having their own website where they could sell it. But basically for now, you have to reach them through DMs or through instant message in Facebook Messenger and DMs through Instagram. And they're usually quick to reply. So all in all, I could have easily given them a 5, but nothing is perfect. And that means there's always room for improvement. And that is the huge upside of it. Always improving, always exploring new ways to get better. Don't we sound legit? But huge thank you, Kwarog Apparel and Supplies, for trusting us in reviewing your product. For any brands or mercs out there, get in touch with us. I'll put it on the show notes, or you can basically message us in Facebook Messenger or give us a DM in Instagram. And there you have it. That wraps up everything. I hope to see you soon in the next unboxing. Till then, light and love, light and love.